Let's go live. Yeah, all those trivias I set up. Harry's like, "Wow, you really are
I believe
ambitious."
I said burning the appropriately enough midnight oil.
I must have. I don't know what was wrong with me when I did all that. That's a lot to do in the next month, and the Star Wars tournament and working. I don't know why I made all those promises.
You're just beginning the school year too. I can't believe it.
Stupid. It was just dumb. I'm like, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. And after I posted it, I'm like, oh my god, how am I gonna do all that? But uh,
Since we're giving shout outs to names, I gotta give it to Matt, the Captain and
I
Tennille. It's
love
pretty
it.
funny.
That's a nice one too.
Thank you, thank you.
Captain Neil, beautiful. Love it. Love it. And we're live on Facebook. I don't know who's out there with us, but welcome to 80's Music Trivia Night from 80's Toys from My Attic. It's going to be a glorious night filled with glorious lyrics. We got 8 people in the Kahoot. Let me see. Susie, you are new. I don't know if you know about the Kahoot.
Yeah, I'm on there.
You are. Perfect. Which one?
Let's Dance.
Lovely Lauper?
No, Let's Dance.
I don't see all the names.
It was in there. I saw it.
You saw it.
was.
Okay,
It's
perfect,
here.
perfect.
Is it
Yes.
still there? Oh,
You know what? Sometimes they don't show all the names up there, or it might have kicked you out. So yeah, double check to make sure
okay.
you're in there. Yes, Let's Dance.
I was just about to ask if the captain was making it tonight. I see your name
Captain,
up, bro.
there.
Yep.
Oh,
I'm
now
there.
you're in. I see you now.
Okay, cool.
Dance the blues. We got Bowie references, Captain Tennille references, Cyndi Lauper, Guns N' Roses, S Word. S Word, just like I'm just S Word tonight. Grateful Fred, and his name is Rio, and he dances on the sand. And we have Whitney Houston, of course, another 80s icon. All right, are you guys ready to rock and roll? Like I said, Fred is the champion. He won the last time. He's here to defend his belt. This is the most difficult trivia. Is that agreed? Do you guys all think this is the worst?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because it's not.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, Susie. It's not actually music trivia. It's name. I give you a lyric and you gotta name it, and I say it very monotone, and it's very.
Okay.
So it's tough. It's not. I think you just got kicked out again.
Every time I talk, I get kicked out.
That's weird. Oh wait, are you using your phone for Kahoot?
Yes.
That's good. And you're using your laptop
Computer.
for
yeah.
Zoom. Perfect. That's what you want to do. Yeah, I don't know why that keeps happening.
Oh well.
Oh. And Chris, Edward, my lovely, who are you? Oh, you must be Lovely Lauper.
Yeah. Mhm.
Excellent. Gotcha. Okay. Here we go. Here's your first lyric.
Oh, so where's Jem?
I'm here.
I
I'm
see.
Whitney
I
Jem's
see
Houston.
it.
Whitney Houston.
She's
I
Whitney
didn't-
Houston.
I didn't see your name up on the Kahoot board, Jem.
Yeah. And no Gem, no Poochie. Just she's Whitney tonight. No Bobby Brown here, so don't worry. You're fine.
God no. I
Um,
kicked him to the curb.
Yes. And like I said, so we're doing Star Wars trivia. We'll do Twilight Zone trivia, and then Halloween. We'll have our Halloween special again this year, where we all get dressed up as horribly creative characters.
Wow, this is the first. It's the first of the second holiday
It's an
specials.
annual. It's now an annual event. That the fact that we're doing.
Yeah, I can't believe that
yes.
this has been going on a year.
We were there for
Someone-
we were there
Yeah,
for
this
day
is-
one.
A year
I've
and
been
a
looking
half
forward
now.
to it.
How did we do this for a year?
Someone's got to get the chance to be the new Great Pumpkin.
The new Great Pumpkin. Who was the Great Pumpkin last year?
I was actually.
Oh,
Yeah.
you were the
I'm
greatest
gonna-
pumpkin
I'm
of them
gonna-
all. Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna be fighting to retain that title.
Yes, you don't want to lose that because that's a year-long title.
And
That's
Dennis.
That's big.
Dennis was the Burger Meisterburger.
He was
Yeah.
Christmas, the Christmas special, and so start thinking of your lovely costumes now. I was Sloth last year, and then I was the Amish Macho Man by accident. He was not
That
supposed
was
to be
the
Amish.
best costume ever, though.
He was supposed to. Just
That's
be the
legendary
Macho Man.
now.
He was It was a horrible costume. All right, here we go. Start her up. There was only you and me. We were young, wild, and free. There was only you and me. We were young, wild, and free. Here it comes. We always have the best pictures from Kahoot.
Oh wow, the Kahoot's different now.
Uh-huh.
Is it different?
Yeah, it threw me
Wow.
off. You get the whole screen on it now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
It's not just the colors.
I know why. Because I changed it for the kids in class the other day. Oops. Is it? Do you like it this way or no?
That's fine.
I can change it back.
I think it might help with some misclicks that happen, but I don't know. It's smaller
Okay.
because
Yeah.
we were using the phone. It is
All right.
a bit smaller. I think I'm okay with it. I don't know about anybody else.
Let me see.
Take a consensus.
I'm okay with it, but it didn't help with the misclicks. Damn it.
All right. So I'm going to eliminate it for the next question. You guys let me know, and then question
Okay.
3 we'll decide what we like the most. So only one person got Bryan Adams' Heaven. Yes. There was only you and me. We were young and wild and free. Let's see who that one person was. Stogie.
I was thinking Heaven by Warrant. I knew it wasn't that one.
Oh, right. Yeah. I forget. Yeah, multiple heavens. It's all these guys sang about in the 80s. Heaven and
Yep.
and hell
Yeah.
Heaven,
and
Heaven,
drugs.
ass, and drugs.
Those are the four main pillars of music in the 80s.
Booze, drugs, ass,
Heaven,
and-
hell. And by hell, like Satan, like just straight up, not even like talking about hell. We're going to worship Satan, or at least make you think we are. All right, number 2. We'll put out the sea, and we'll perfect our chemistry. By and by, we'll defy a little bit of gravity. Let me say that again because I completely blew it. We'll put out the sea, and we'll perfect our chemistry. By and by, we'll defy a little bit of gravity. Guido, what's happening, buddy? Oh, you're at the Steve Miller concert. And last week you're at Iron Maiden. Wow, you are flashing back, my friend. Awesome. Welcome, Guido. And you still made it. You know what? My loyal YouTubers. Very, very loyal friends. All right, let's see how we did here. Kokomo. A lot of people got Kokomo.
It took me until I saw it. It didn't pop into my head.
Yeah. When you say it like a robot, yeah, it's like it's hard. But what a goofy song. But it was a big hit.
I knew the lyrics, but I just couldn't get the rhythm. Of course.
Yeah, but I got it.
If you actually sang out the lyrics,
Easy.
and it sounded good, it'd be too easy. Right?
That one would have been like that. Yeah, that one would have really been like, it's so goofy. Yeah. All right, so we now have Stogie and Roses still in the lead. Grateful Fred, Captain and Tennille, Whitney Houston, and S-Word to follow. Very good. So what did you prefer? The buttons like usual, like we just did?
Yeah.
It's better,
It
right?
didn't really matter to me.
Yeah. You know why the kids like it at school? Because the projector sometimes is not all that bright in the room, so that's why they like it. So I changed it for them. It's all about the kids, people. But now it's all about you. All right, you and I, girl, we can share a life together. It's now or never, and tomorrow may be too late. You and I, girl, we can share a life together. It's now or never, and tomorrow may be too late. Why don't I just give you the whole verse? Usually I give a line or two. This one I'm like, here's the song.
I certainly hope you don't serenade your wife with that delivery.
It's so romantic. Ooh, wow.
Oh, I was gonna
One
go
person,
with Amanda.
Amanda.
Oh my god, that was the one I was sure it wasn't.
Wow, yep. Take Me by the Hand, Amanda, that one, yep.
Oh.
Can you hear it now that you see it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I even saw the name, I'm like, what the hell song is that?
I told you, Susie, this is a rough one.
Process of elimination.
Did you get that one?
I did, yeah, but
Watch out, Stogie guy.
I knew all the others.
There
So.
you go.
I love that song. I can't hear it. My god.
Yeah, it's nuts. So, yeah, we do 80s movie, we do 80s TV, we do 80s cartoon, we do 80s everything. But the music one, it's the most fun for me because I sit here and just laugh and laugh and laugh. Number 4. And I get to say things like this. I'm not that kind of girl who gives up just like that. Oh no. I'm not the kind of girl who gives up just like that. Oh no. Not too often that phrase comes up in my life. Turn the fan on, man. It's hot up here. Whew.
Damn it. I bet I know what I did wrong.
Half of you got it, half
Oh.
of you. The tide is high, and I'm moving on.
I never even heard of that song. It was just Process of Elimination there.
You've heard that song before. I'm not that kind of girl who gives up just like that.
Now we're all saying
Oh
it.
no!
Not only do I know it, it's actually a
That
pretty
Pat
good
Bennett song?
song.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. It's not bad.
That's a.
It's got a weird beat in the back. Yeah, it's pretty
It
good.
really does, right? It is like a great rhythm, and it's like it's a beach song and stuff.
Yeah. Really makes you want to party. If you're a girl in the 80s. So where we at? Stogie Guy, you got it. You didn't recognize it at first, but Process of Elimination. I threw all the Madonna songs in it because I thought that might be something she would say.
And you threw up that pick too. You really pushed on that one.
Wait, what was the picture?
It was a Madonna.
Oh, it was I put the Lady Madonna. That's right. That's right.
Oh.
With the Virgin is all of it. Like a virgin was an answer. I really did push. I guess I did all right. Four of you got it wrong. So the next one, every multiple of 5, I slowly put up a picture, and you have to name. Well, in this case, we're doing MTV videos, and in this case, not just MTV videos, hip hop. Every 5th picture is going to be a hip hop video, and you got to name the video. Here it comes.
Oh, I'm a clutch these.
Yeah, this is tough. I thought hip hop might have gotten some of you, but maybe. Oh, look at this guy. Who is this guy? Who is that? Is that Snow? It could be Snow. Might be Snow.
Warmer.
That's
I
no
knew-
Snow.
I knew who it was, but I had to hit it 4 times to get it.
Oh no. Glitching. Ice Ice Baby, too cold, too cold. Very good. Nobody fell for the ninja rap.
I was waiting for green. I was looking for green. I didn't see any green, so I knew it was Ice Ice Baby.
Ice Ice Baby. I was just trying to think. I'm like third base. I'm like, who else could this be back in the 80s? Yeah, so
The only thing funnier would have been just like the real song trolling you all the time, is if the squares started coming out and it's showing Queen instead of
Ooh.
Vanilla Ice.
And I tell everybody it's a hip hop song, and then all of a sudden I throw Under Pressure up there.
Yeah.
That's almost like putting Becker in an 80s an 80s trip.
Well, he had an extra ding, so it changed the song.
For Buddy Rogers.
Yep.
One ding.
Yeah, it's completely different.
All right, back to no pictures. Back to the lyrics. Sometimes I want to give up. I want to give in. I want to quit the fight. And then I see you, baby, and everything's all right.
I was singing that in my head.
Yeah. This one, I feel like when I was saying it, you could still hear it. This one,
I think that song came on the radio the other day. And it was one of those songs that I forgot about, and I just sat there and listened to the whole
it's
thing.
the
I'm like,
best.
yeah,
I
that's a
love
good
it.
song.
Yeah, I love it. You know what we should have is a Valentine's Day special this year. And,
Yes.
And just all, like, 80s,
All 80s
80s love songs. Yeah.
love ballads.
Yeah, 80s ballads. We can all get
That's
dressed up.
Yeah,
We can
this
all
song
get dressed
didn't
up
come
for
to
that
me
too.
till I saw the title.
This is bad English. Is that who sings that?
Yeah, when I see you smile.
It's definitely
At
not
first I was
Color Me
like,
Bad.
I got perfect English. But yeah, it was bad English, yes. Let's see. Stogie and Roses still in the lead. Captain Tennille, Grateful Fred, Whitney Houston, and the Genius in 5th. All right, what do we got? Number 7. Through the pain and through the grief. Through the lies, through the storms, through the cries, and through the wars. Sorry. Oh, look at this. Happy Valentine's Day. Strange.
Yeah.
This is so hard to keep a straight face,
All
Tori.
right, you should have delivered this shirtless with the
With
sax, brother.
oiled up with a saxophone. You guys, I couldn't even help when I'm saying it laughing, thinking about the image of Lost Boys. This guy just on a beach.
I was just waiting. I was waiting and waiting till the time ran out because I need to make some remarks about this, man. I couldn't stay silent about it.
You
That becomes
sacrifice
such
some
a joke
points
with that
just to
song
make some
wailed. I love
remarks.
that song.
I still believe. Wonder what he's doing nowadays. Probably still shirtless. Number 8. Who's going to tell you when it's too late? Who's going to tell you when things aren't so great?
Oh, yes.
I don't know what that thing is.
Love, love, love this song.
Yeah, I do too. It's one of my
I do
favorites.
too.
Great song. Great band. I love just about everything they ever did.
There's another line from this song that I love, but I'll say it once. Yeah. Who's gonna plug your ears when you scream?
I almost used.
I love that line.
I almost used that line, and I thought, I thought it might give it away too much, so I didn't. But yeah, that's probably the best line in the song.
Who's going to pay attention to your dream and who's going to hold their ears when you scream?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes. I love it.
Hey, Miss Mayhem, what's happening? Thank you. She's solid song selection tonight. When the night is still young, you might change your mind with the next few. But no, so far, pretty good songs on our behalf. What am I going to do? This I want to give in through the pain, through the grief. The dramatic flipping. All right, number 9. Gypsy, sittin' looking pretty, the broken rose with laughing eyes. Gypsy, sittin' looking pretty, the broken rose with laughing eyes.
I think my streak is over.
Oh, I screwed up.
I do not know
I
this.
might have misclicked.
The whistling might have helped you a little bit.
Oh, no, I didn't. Cool.
Can't you
I
see?
didn't screw up.
Can't you see? No.
Who sings this?
Def Leppard.
Leopard.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's before Pyromania. There's one High and
Yeah,
Dry.
great. Yeah, high and dry. Yeah. I think I actually like I think I might actually I don't know. I love both albums. So I really like Saturday Night High and Dry is one of my favorites. Stogie and Roses still in the lead. We got a picture, people. Picture time. Another hip hop artist. All right, who are these guys? All right, okay.
This kicks ass.
I love this song.
What a great combination. Yeah.
Better than the original. I swear. You don't get many covers like that, but they laid it back just that little bit.
I think I agree because you got the same chorus and you got the verse hits so hard. Yeah, I think I like it better too.
But the original version on Toys in the Attic, it's a little too peppy, a little too fast. They just laid it back with that backbeat.
I like it. I think All right, very good.
And Joe Perry's guitar is even way better.
What's that?
And Joe Perry's guitar on the
It's better. Yeah, that too. You're right. You're right.
Oh my God, kicked ass.
Yeah, really rock and rap together. And sadly, one day that produced Limp Bizkit. But other than that, everything was great. Right?
You know, Run DMC has talked about that cover, and they talked about everybody in the hip hop scene knew that song and loved that song. That's why they took it. They were the ones who got it and ran with it.
Because it was rap. Yeah, pretty much Steve Tyler's rap. Yeah.
In all the clubs and the underground on the streets, everybody loved that. The whole hip hop scene.
That's crazy. I never knew they were aware of Aerosmith songs and this and that, but the hip hop community was because you listen to the original, he's rapping is what he's doing. And so
Yeah.
it was a great crossover between rock and rap. Like I said, later on you got a lot of really crappy rock and rap connections, but back then that was awesome.
I always say that's like the best crossover rock rap song ever.
Ever. I agree. I can't deny that.
Bring the Noise by Anthrax and Public Enemies.
That's an awesome one too.
That's an awesome too. Yep.
Yeah, that's an awesome one too. Oh yeah, that's great too.
Yeah, that the whole album to the movie Judgment Night was all
was
like
just
rock and metal
soundtrack.
with rap and hip hop artists, and it was a great soundtrack.
Yeah. I saw Anthrax live with I think they were White Zombie, and they played that at the end, Bring the Noise. It was pretty awesome.
I saw them maybe 3 or 4 times in the 80s. They were so good. I saw them at the Felt Forum and MSG, and just, oh man.
Yeah, mine was later on. I think it was like 95 or 96. It was a little bit later on when White Zombie was out. But yeah, no, great. That's another great one, Bring the Noise. But I love the original too, so that's tough. That's a great song though.
Then they did one gig, a secret gig, supposedly secret gig at Lemoore in Brooklyn. I actually got to go to that.
Really?
That
You got the inside
killer.
scoop and went. Nice. This trivia night appears to be a secret gig too. We have 4 viewers.
Are you sure you're recording this time?
I don't know.
We're going live or whatever.
Yes, he is.
I think we're live. Yeah. Oh, one of them's Rich. So there you go. Yeah.
They performed at Satan's Lounge Band.
I hate to say it, but I'm one of the viewers too.
Oh my god! And I think my mom's watching in the other room. So I think and Miss Mayhem. Yeah. So there's our viewer. But it was funny because last week I threw a Twilight Zone together like nothing. We had 12 to 15 people playing in the Kahoot, and we had
Even
another
more, I think
20
more.
to 25 viewers watching. Like that, I thought that was going to be a real niche type crowd, but man, they all showed up and it was awesome. That's why we're doing.
Yeah, that
another
was a
one.
fun night too.
I think Star Wars would probably do pretty well too. I didn't really promote this one at all. Usually, I spend more time sending it out to people and stuff. I randomly hit send to like a couple hundred people, and and hope to who would come.
I think the event did like 600 something.
Yeah, when I did that 5:00 tonight.
Oh my God.
I was like, oh my God, I didn't invite anybody. And I just went down the list. I said, select the next 200, select the next 200, usually I have usually I have like 10 people or so, or 15 that I usually definitely invite. You guys automatically get invited. It happens every time. But, other people, I was real lazy about this one. And then Dennis couldn't show up. Jeff couldn't show up. Sexton couldn't show up. So even our little group here, there was people calling out. But in all fairness, Brian, if you're listening, I'm sorry. He wouldn't know a Duran from a rat. You know what I mean? He's a master at toys. He's a master at TV and movies. But he
didn't have FM radio as a kid.
He tells us every time, no FM radio. So he's not really missing much tonight. But watch out for him on Star Wars because he is a fanatic, just like a few of you that I know.
And I almost forgot about this tonight.
I know. You said that, and I'm like, wow, it's how quick everybody's just forgetting about. I thought I was going to be here tonight. Me, Harry, and Fred defending his title. I was like, I'm hoping people know.
Are you kidding?
No,
I look forward to these.
I know. Yeah,
trivia
you accept it, right? You said right away you were going.
Oh yeah, and I always will.
Thank you. Some of these guys let me sit and wander until they get COVID at the last minute.
Look at you, Carrie.
I've actually started putting it on my calendar because I don't remember anything.
I don't either.
Without my calendar anymore. I even put RetroCon. I had to put RetroCon.
And that's a big event.
Yeah, I had to put that on my calendar to make sure that I would not forget it.
Well, that's why for you trivia people, I made a list of everything coming up in the next month. I should have done that a year ago. But
where's it at? I missed that.
That's the other problem. Facebook doesn't always share everything I send. I posted it probably about 3 days ago, maybe. It's on the page.
I've been in Florida. I wasn't on that much.
It's on the page, yeah. But okay. I'll send it to you, instant messenger too. The schedule.
Okay, yeah.
I pretty much set up 4 trivia nights before October 31st.
Oh, right on.
No, not right on. It was dumb of me. It was very dumb of me.
when I saw it, I was like, you got to be kidding me.
I can't maintain this lifestyle. All right, so God bless you. All
Thank
right,
you.
number 11. You ready? Marvin?
Yep.
Marvin. He was a friend of mine, and he could sing a song. His heart in every line. We make it easy. I don't know why that's... Easy.
Oh, damn it.
No!
Oh, that was close.
Yeah, I thought this one was... I thought this was kind of a gimme. I thought. I don't know. Not too many songs talk about Marvin.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was a process of elimination.
On the night
for me.
shift, yeah.
Yeah.
You damn sure wasn't Billie Jean.
I could have said Jackie. That was the second verse, but I went with Marvin. He's a friend of mine.
Boy, that was close. I almost I knew
Somebody
the
needs to
answer and I
sing
almost
Night
clicked
Shift
wrong.
for me now because I don't remember it.
Who wants to
On
sing
the
Night Shift?
Oh, the night shift.
Oh, there you go. Jem got it.
Is that good?
Okay. Thank
got
you.
it. I'm gonna bring my guitar next time. We're just gonna jam. Anybody got drums? Anytime Stogie guy doesn't know the answer, we'll do a full ensemble for him. Guys, 1, 2, 3, kick it, and then we just break into the like Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas. We just start playing. We start playing the tub.
You know what? Look, this Christmas I'm
karaoke.
watching that damn Otters show, whatever it was, the Muppet Otters, whatever. I'm watching it this year.
Would you
Me
guys,
too.
Would you guys like to do
I'm gonna find it.
a live viewing on YouTube? We could sit and watch it
Oh.
together. We can
That's
all
a good
dress
idea.
up as
Talk about that
otters
if you got the
or
Christmas
weasels or whatever.
game.
Whatever gimmick you want to pick up. You can dress as the River Bottom Nightmare Band. That's exciting. All right.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Number 12. I was waiting in the rain for hours. You were late. I was waiting in the rain for hours. You were late. And she's pissed. Look at that picture.
Ugh.
Oh, I think I just figured it out, darn it.
Exactly what is that pick?
That is an angry woman when you waited in the rain for hours and you were late.
Okay,
She's
now it
very
makes
angry.
sense.
Phil Collins wasn't there. Phil and Collins stood her up. Or that was Phil Collins. I don't know. You never...
Yeah.
He's bald. He was wearing a wig that night. Misunderstanding. Yep. Let's see where that put everybody. The Stogies get stogier. Grateful Fred right behind them.
That one I got lucky. I was 50-50. It was Talk to Strangers or Misunderstanding. I didn't know either one of them. So
Oh,
I
Rick
went with it.
Springfield. Don't talk to strangers. Yeah. Unless it's Jesse's girl, then anything goes with that guy. Number 12. Nope, number 13. I see you and you see me, but you're blowing the lines when you're making a scene. I just want to whistle it and I can't stop myself.
God, what is going on with Kahoot?
What's the matter?
I had to press it like 3 times to get it.
Pretty sure I'm getting
play.
this wrong.
Really?
No, you don't. You know it.
Little Hall Notes.
Okay, well, I didn't get it wrong.
see
Yeah.
you.
Now I can
You
hear
don't
it.
see me.
Yeah,
But you're blowing the
see-
lines when you're making a scene.
I've
Oh,
never been on the other side of this, so like I hear it when I say it. I can't imagine how hard this is on the other end. Because sometimes
I could hear it being around and around. I see you and you see me, but you're blowing the line.
when I edit this, like when I go a few days later just to make sure I didn't do any typos or anything, I'm like, wait, what song is that? Like I forget from a few. It's hard when you're just reading it.
I sing round and round all the time in karaoke.
I could totally
so-
hear round and round playing behind that.
Did I put round and round
I could
as
see
one
it,
of them?
but
Yeah.
And
But-
to me, I couldn't hear it till Jem sang it. But
Really?
yeah, no, till you sang
you
it,
got
I
it right,
really
though,
didn't
right?
hear it, and I got it right because it just seems like it fit that song.
Gotcha.
hmm
Wow, that happened to you like 3 or 4 times tonight, and you're in the lead. So your intuition is your toxic masculinity intuition is on fire tonight.
Indeed.
Indeed.
and
it
the
is.
amount of time he spends in front of a radio.
It just happens. He's connected the frequency.
He shows up to D&D games listening to the radio. In fact, it was a huge joke for the longest time that all the time Africa would come on by Toto.
No. I'm not even kidding you. That's the joke. Rob's not here tonight. The joke between me and my friend at work, and I send videos of this as proof. When I drive into work, and I changed hours the past couple of years, Africa, it follows me. The first song I heard when I was in Italy last year, we're sitting in a restaurant, and what comes on I took a video of it. I couldn't believe it. I'm sitting here in an Italian restaurant. Toto. That song haunts me. You too, Stogie Guy?
Yeah, I mean, every single time when we had game night, I would in fact be, having Amazon Music is what I usually listen to.
Right.
I've been listening to the past few years. You know,
He'd stop whatever was going on to lean in to the radio so you could hear it.
I would have to play
Really,
it,
really
bring it
funny.
up to the mic so that everybody heard it.
They
But
heard it
every
too.
single, it hasn't been happening because I've actually been listening to a different station most of the time.
So now you hear Rosanna all the time.
Actually, I mean, like I listen to a lot of like classic rock or like
Yes.
80s rock.
I tried
that,
to,
of
but
course,
they keep
doesn't
throwing
play.
Toto at me.
Yeah, but, I mean, it was the funniest was sometimes when we first started playing, it would be like before we even got into the game, when we got in and we just started chatting, it would come up. And but I mean, it would play almost every single night that we.
It was really funny how often it would happen.
How many songs rhyme Kilimanjaro? And it's just it's a ridiculous song. I'm just going to throw that out there, but I never turn it off because it's following me. It just follows me everywhere I go. I'm glad I'm not the only one.
Yeah, that's actually. You ever hear anybody else try to sing that? That is an incredibly difficult song.
Yep.
Well, who
to
did it?
sing.
Weezer? Did Weezer do that?
No, it was. I don't know. I've
yeah,
heard
they did.
yeah,
He tried to sing at
Weezer
karaoke.
did do a cover, and
Yeah.
they had
And-
Weird Al Yankovic, and even he couldn't pull it off.
Weird
Straight
Al-
No Chaser sings the Christmas version, and they work it in there.
Wow.
Yeah,
I
but
think one's
so
enough. I think one's too many, actually. That song is like, it just follows me. That and that stupid
That's the
Breaking
other
My
thing.
Stride song. That always pops on.
Oh, that's a good song.
What song?
Breaking My Stride.
Yeah, oh man,
Laura Branigan with that?
not when it keeps coming at me. It follows me.
It breaks
Now-
your stride.
Breaks my brain.
Boom.
Where are we
You
at
guys
now?
know, you guys know that I live in Indiana. I live like an hour north of John Mellencamp.
Yes,
Is he-
one of my top favorites of all time. He would
Yeah,
never sing
every-
Breaking
Me
My
too.
Stride.
He's one of my tops.
Easily. Yeah, I love.
I go out to California a lot, and it doesn't matter what restaurant I go in. If I get in the rental car, his music is on. It
Oh yeah,
follows me.
he's everywhere. Yeah, yep.
But it's the
Not
same
in
thing.
Italy.
I'm like, I can't get
Italy,
away from
it's
a
Toto,
hometown
by the
person.
way. Toto.
Toto, yes.
I didn't get any John Cougar or Mellencamp over in Italy. Just freaking Toto again.
Yeah.
Not even Rosanna. All right, only 2 songs I know. You ready for number 14?
Real fast. I have trivia for you guys.
Oh, I thought you wanted me to say it really fast. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
No.
I was like, damn, challenges. Accept it.
One of the guys in Toto is the son of John Williams,
Yep.
the composer for
Wars.
Star Wars. Just a little trivia there.
Oh, I thought you were asking us a trivia question. I
No,
was
I'm
gonna
just
say-
giving you
gave the
trivia.
answer.
I was going to be like, Star Wars.
It's a
No.
fun fact.
But
Yes,
of course, you Star Wars guys would know that.
Jaws.
absolutely.
Indiana Jones. Well, everything. Everything. Yeah. No,
Harrison Ford.
Jem, I didn't know that until maybe last year, though, because I don't know why I was looking up Toto. I guess I'm a glutton for punishment, and I just started reading about the members, and I saw that. That's the only reason why I even knew that.
I was today's years old when I found that out.
Ooh, I love
Really?
I love posts like that in the comments. I was today years old when I found clever as shit. Clever as shit. How clever. Yeah, those posts. Or when you see this. When I see this what? What am I supposed to do? Clap? All right. When you see it. And I'm looking at the picture and sometimes I can't see it. It drives me nuts. All right, so anyway, number 14. Do you remember when we met? That's the day I knew you were my pet. Toto.
Is that the first line of the song?
Yes.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, yep. Sea of Love, The Honey Drippers, Robert Plant. Harry's shaking his head on that one. He's
It
not.
totally sounded like a Cure lyric to me.
Yeah.
With the use of the word pet.
Yeah.
That was a cover too. So I mean, that's a classic song.
Classic.
Mhm.
They
Classic.
did like the Love Cats and other ones.
I used to really like it back in the day.
I did too. I loved it.
Yeah.
I actually like the Robert. What was his Tall Cool one? Was that the name of the actual album? I think it was Tall Cool One. I don't remember. But he had that. That was the song off of it too. But no, that was a good album. The
Yeah, I remember listening to that song as just a kid and like envisioning being in love.
You were ready for love
like,
at that moment.
I
Yes.
mean, yeah, without I was like thinking these big romantic ideas and crap.
You just
it
got
is
done
such
watching
a-
Back to the Future. They're
it is-
falling in love,
yeah.
and like you're like, oh, this is my love song now. They're singing, yeah, and we were just kids. Yep. I was today years old when I fell in love, Mom. You're like, you're 5. Yes. The Honey Drippers, Mom. No, that was a great
What a
song.
great band name.
That was a great song. Another picture. Picture time, people.
Oh.
More hip hop. Got What a Man. Let's talk about sex. Push It and Shoop. Shoop de doop.
I just saw them in concert.
Yeah, that's right. Who were
This
they?
one was
who were they
hard.
around
New
with?
Kids.
Wait, didn't only she show up though? The Peppa, or did Salt?
No, they were both
They
there.
both shot Spinderella.
No. Well,
I think she's
don't
out of
it's
the-
original.
I don't think I think Spinderella's out.
They had a fallout.
Like
They
like,
had they had a fill in.
Terminator X.
The
I was
song-
more worried about
in-
seeing Robert Palmer or Rick Roll. What's his name?
Oh,
Rick Astley.
Rick Astley.
But there was one Salt and Pepper a few months ago where only the one showed up, and I thought that was weird. I guess the one was sick. I think
No, you're right. Spinderella. They had a falling out,
they had a falling out.
but there was somebody like that replaced her.
Yeah, you can replace Spinderella. You can't replace Salt or Pepper. No, Spinderella, if you're watching, please hit subscribe. But
Ah,
and I'm
we haven't done
sorry,
one of those in a while.
but yeah, I haven't said that in a while. But you're irreplaceable in our hearts. But for Salt
I don't
and
even
Pepper,
remember
you're
them from the 80s,
replaceable.
honestly.
Yes. So that was a video.
I remember
more
them
90s.
well because every group of friends did Push It and Salt and Pepper song in the talent show. We had a talent show. There was like 5 of them did it.
5 push-its. Yeah. Jesus.
Push it real good.
Speaking of Rickroll, Big Brother Frog got me with a great Rickroll just a couple of days ago. It was classic, man.
What you did? What you just what in a text?
Yeah, he sent me. It was either I think it was a text or it was like a Facebook message or something like that. I forget what it was. But I mean, I'm sitting and watching this video and I started getting into it. I'm like, ooh, 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 and boom.
And he just popped up. Ah, son of a gun. What we just do? A picture?
I just find it amazing how many different ways people figure out to do that.
You could, yeah. You can,
Yeah.
you can throw that guy into everything. But imagine a concert with Rick Astley, Salt and Pepper. Who else was with them?
New Kids on the Block, and I feel like there was somebody else.
Who are 3 guys never in my kitchen? That's a Cliff Clavin
tall
reference.
Rick
Thank you.
Astley was very, very British in the, Salt and
son of
Pepper
a
came
bitch.
out with their 90s clothes or 80s
Yeah.
clothes on, and New Kids on the Block are doing their thing. And Rick Astley comes out in a double-breasted suit with tennis shoes.
Wow.
Yep.
I was like, you are so British, dude. No offense to my British friends.
So
but
who was the headliner? New Kids, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But then they all came out together and sang together, and
What else do they have to do?
I feel
Why
like I'm
not?
forgetting
Let's
somebody,
hey,
but-
Pepper, Salt, get out here again. Come here. We're all going to sing a song together.
yeah,
Let's go. Spin the
You know
Teasing
what?
us.
You're in.
I totally underestimated the love that people still have for New Kids
Are you
because
kidding
when they
me?
were coming out with the tour, I
Yeah.
thought it was going to bomb. I
No,
was like,
people went
"Oh, this is going to
crazy
be a
over it,
joke.
yeah.
It's going to be
Oh.
funny," and people went nuts. And I
You
mean,
thought it was gonna be funny.
they literally relaunched themselves, man.
Yeah.
No,
Well, I've been
they did it
to-
right. Yeah.
I've been to, they tour every 2 years, and it is like a time warp when you go, because I
Yeah.
go every year. They come here every 2 years, and it is a big 80s party, and you've got now moms bringing their daughters.
Right.
It's every concert. I mean, they were with I'll Make Love to You guy. What was their names?
New edition.
No.
Boyz II Men.
Boyz II Men.
Boyz II Men.
Boyz II Men.
They've been with them. They've been with Paula Abdul, Debbie Gibson, Tiffany. Every concert has been phenomenal. It really has.
Wow. Yeah. All different people. Each. That's pretty neat.
Yeah.
Hey, did Huey Lewis ever show up? Inquiring minds want to know.
If he did, I would not be sitting here because I would still be humping his leg.
Ha.
I
Hey,
love me
Stogie
some
guy.
Huey
Turns out
Lewis.
that toxic masculinity of Huey's working for him.
For real. If
Huey
he ever
Lewis.
comes out with them, I would die.
Hey, the news. Watch out.
That's right.
Hit subscribe.
I will
Watch.
storm the stage.
Huey Lewis is still the man.
Still a man,
Gemma-
Huey Lewis.
Yes, he is.
Gem will be in the news in a bad way.
Oh, my God.
Ladies love the bad boys.
They just
Yes,
had
I'll have
Huey
to
Lewis on
bail
that.
me out.
Real bad boy, that Huey
Generation
Lewis.
gap. They had him as a special guest.
80s Toys for My Attic will have to gather up money for Jim's bail money.
It's going to be hard after getting demonetized after your Huey Lewis accusations. Not me.
Sorry about that.
I just got shut down by YouTube for threatening Huey Lewis's leg.
All right, we all got to chip in and buy Gems a ticket if he ever goes on
To
tour
Huey
again or
Lewis.
plays a show.
Agreed.
Because when she makes the news, we could all say, "I know that girl."
I know her.
When she makes the
Yeah.
news, there's a double entendre if I ever heard.
Oh yeah, I didn't even realize
Huey
that.
Lewis and the news? Yeah.
They're going to have my mugshot up there, alias Gem.
Oh my God. No, you see it at concerts all the time. Women go wild over these guys.
Oh,
I didn't
my
think Huey Lewis. New Kids, I thought maybe, but Huey Lewis.
Oh,
To each his own.
he's yummy.
And very good in Back to the Future. Let's see.
Yes.
We're back to words. Words, right? Yeah, words. Hey, little sister, what have you done? Hey, little sister, who's the only one? There's a lot. There's a one right over the plate for you. Big old lob ball. Oh, man, look at her.
Oh, that's a perfect pick,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I'm proud that we all got that.
Kahoot wins again. Next. Stogie, I gotta say, you're running away with this tonight. You're on fire. Just
Is
like
it
your
possible
pictures.
for me to catch him?
What are we at? We're only at number
16.
17, so absolutely. Yep.
Okay.
You can absolutely catch him. He gets 2 wrong and you get 2 right, you're right there.
Oh, see,
Here's a
that-
good one. If you like shit. No, it's a really I couldn't wait to say this. Giddy up, papa, mau mau. Giddy up, papa, mau mau.
Oh my
How
god.
this one didn't make earlier trivia shows, I don't know.
I love it. I heard you singing that.
You could hear it?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, I knew that as soon as you said it.
This guy's like
And I didn't realize it till I saw the title,
what a weird song.
and it flashed. But I knew it.
Look at those lyrics. Like, who writes that?
Oh, mama.
Clearly,
I used to
yeah.
really like
I
that
didn't mean.
song.
I didn't actually mean. Yeah, but I can't believe they did. Yeah,
I used to really like this song because I absolutely loved Elvira, and I
Elvira,
thought it was
the
about
mistress
her.
of the dark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've discussed her a few times on the show. I think everybody was in love with her. She's
Yeah.
still gorgeous, man.
Cassandra Peterson.
That's for
This-
the other team now.
She's going to be at Comic Con this year,
This-
the New York Comic Con.
Well, when you get there, I'm going to New York Comic Con actually. When I get there, I will play the song Elvira, and she's going to be like, "Not about me, not about me." But maybe it was. Who the hell knows? Maybe
I
it
don't,
was,
yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Elvira.
Yeah, the
I have my
guest
Halloween
list
name
for
now,
this
though.
year's Comic-Con is not impressive.
I know.
She's one of the more impressive,
The
like as
one
far
year
as
I'm
people
going,
that I like.
I know. I usually go to see these conventions. I usually go to see former pro wrestlers, or 80s guys like Anthony Michael Hall. Those
Ooh.
guys. I love Lou Ferrigno, who blew me off. But that's who
He
I
loves
mainly
me.
go. Yeah, he likes you.
Yeah,
But,
just
yeah.
put my picture up and go, hey, remember her? I know her. He'll like you then.
He's not going to hear. He's going to completely ignore me again. Ferrigno asking for Shatner money. Get out of here. I said that's what Shatner's charging. That's why. And that was over.
Yeah.
That was the end. And Stogie guy's so mad at me right now because he loves the Hulk. I'm sorry.
I was refraining from everything. I was just letting you go.
Just
I
let me
was
go
just
off.
gonna chime in a few things, but I'd let you run.
My one bad
No, is this
experience with
the
him, and I'm
first time that
trashing
you're
him.
going to Comic-Con?
Yeah, my friend, he was on the ahead of the pre-order list or something because he went before, so then he's on the list, and he got me a ticket for I think Saturday. He's going Thursday through Sunday. I think I'm just going Saturday.
Yeah,
is
it's funny because this year I probably not going to go.
October
But it
something.
really is like the
9th.
lowest. It's probably the worst guest list I've seen in
All
the
right,
last
all
decade,
right.
man.
You're like it's nothing but Ferrignos left and right. It's all Ferrignos.
No, but Brandon Fraser's going to be there. But the thing is, he dropped out of the last 4 or 5 appearances that he was supposed to
Oh, so he
be
might
at
not
cons.
really be there.
Who is this?
You know what it
The
is?
Mummy.
The Brendan Fraser. He
He dropped out?
No, not
Not
at Comic-Con yet.
Oh.
Not yet.
But like 4 or 5 of his most recent ones he has. And the thing is, he started getting some fame. He made the movie, right? He's starting to get a buzz about him again.
Yeah.
And so he was like, oh, I'm going to sign up to these cons. But now Hollywood is taking him back.
You
So
know
he's
what?
like,
He doesn't
oh,
need the cons right now. You're
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He's gone through a bunch of stuff. There's been posts all about him on Facebook lately.
right. He's like, I'm not sitting next to Ferrigno. He's like, I'm like big shot now.
It's Encino Man.
Encino Man, yep.
I want to meet Elvira, but I'd much rather meet her at one of the horror cons.
When she's Elvira.
Yeah.
Because
that's-
she's probably Elvira at those, right?
I met her as Elvira at a car convention. She's nice as shit, man. She's the sweetest lady.
She seems nice and yeah.
Everybody that has ever met her has told me the same thing.
Oh,
She
nice.
as soon as you get close to her, I'm telling you, we talked about this. She is a vampire, man, because
Oh, yeah.
everybody says as soon as you get close to her, you
She
feel
bites you.
this energy.
Oh.
Yeah, she bites.
I thought you knew first.
As soon as you
really
get
is
there.
a vampire.
No, she hypnotizes everybody that she's around, man. She's got an aura that everybody has said the same thing. And this is people that didn't know each other. And have met her. They talk about the same thing, that as soon as they get close, you feel like this positive energy. She lights you up because she shines, man. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, and she's the nicest person in the world.
Diamond Dallas Page did that for me. Just so nice, such a nice guy. Out of all the wrestlers I ever
rocks.
met, he's really like he had that energy to him. Maybe not Elvira energy, but he's not a vampire, but he's a very nice guy.
Because
Yeah.
he's an awesome human being.
Yeah.
He had all that
Of
diamond
like-
cutter energy around him from any time,
you know who
any
else is
place, at
nice?
any angle. Boom.
Who
I'm
else is
jealous
nice?
of all of you. I've never been to a
Ric
con.
Flair.
I don't want to hear about Ric Flair. I don't want to hear about him. Him and Ferrigno both snubbed me.
Just put my picture up next to him too, and he'll remember you.
Woo!
Oh yeah, okay, you're cool now.
Oh yeah, he
Nature boy.
he couldn't have. Maybe that's who I'll be this year. Amish Ric Flair. Where the hell am I? Did we do
18.
Did we just do a? Oh, we're on 18. I'm sorry. All right.
18.
There will come a day when youth will pass away. Then what will they say about me? Ooh, I think I might have went a little high in the last part. I try not to give you anything. Ric Flair, childhood idol, let down.
DLR, baby.
Yeah, DLR, just a gigolo.
What's
But
the-
he's another one
I
that
don't
makes
know
up
that
shit.
song.
A buzz of the booty, it's like, what are you doing? he might have. He probably wrote the lyrics to Elvira. He's like, guys, I got great things. Oompa loompa, papa boompa. Like just making up shit. Beasley Beasley bop.
He's an absolute madman of music, man.
Even
He's with
he's
those
so all
with
over the place.
He absolutely is, man.
He's horrible now though. Like Sammy Hagar can still sing like so good. But
Dude,
David Lee Roth live, unless he's 80 David Lee Roth where he can really do all the crazy shit. It's just
David Lee Roth is one of the best head.
I saw him like
one of the best frontmen.
Oh, he's one of the best
Yes.
frontmen of
Yeah.
history.
Yeah.
But
I saw him in
60
our
or
county
70-year-old
fair,
DLR? Not
Yeah,
bad.
he's
a lot
looking
different.
rough. He's looking rough. Your body can
But
only take so
Sammy,
much.
Sammy had pipes, man.
Sammy can
was
still
blessed.
sing.
Yeah,
I
he
will-
really
David
was.
Lee Roth isn't a singer, but he's great. Like I love
He's a showman.
Van
He's a
Halen
showman.
so much.
Yeah.
But Sammy was like a legit. He could really belt out. But David Lee, once he hit a certain age, it's hard to be David Lee. It's hard to
turned into
burn
Grandpa.
so
Listen,
bright.
When you can have a giant concert, wasn't it like it was at a major stadium, and he forgot the lyrics and barely sang songs, and everybody still had a good
Nobody
time.
cared.
You know you're a good.
Yeah.
you're a damn
Vince
good
Neil does that
frontman.
nightly, and they torture him over it. David Lee Roth does it, and they're like, "Did you see him do the karate kicks? It was awesome.
He still does it.
Did you see him kick the balloon in the air with his karate kick?"
I've watched so many documentaries on it, and I understand why they would kick him out of the band, but then I would understand if they kept him in the band.
Either way, right?
Dealing with him must have been a nightmare.
Well, you know what?
But
Dealing with
holy
Eddie Van
crap,
Halen-
was he amazing?
If you listen to Sammy Hagar, who's a really good guy, it seems like by all standards, Eddie Van Halen was insufferable, is what it sounded like. He just had this problem.
Yep.
He had a power kick.
Power.
He had a control. He was a power kick, and he was a control freak.
And Sammy,
That's what he
sound like-
was.
He was always fond of either one of them at some point or the other.
Yeah. He was,
Like he had issues with both of them.
yeah, he had issues, and then Sammy Hagar said, he's like, "You're not going to believe this, but he's like, when I came in, I heard David Lee Roth ran this band, set up the tour, did all the work, he's like, no way. He's like, but seriously, I got in there. He's like, I did everything. He's like, Eddie Van Halen never thought about tour dates, nothing, just playing his little guitar. He's like, I did everything, and his manager started to say, oh, this is Sammy's band now. He's like, if I didn't do it, we'd never go anywhere. So I always thought Eddie kind of ran that show like tight, but I think he just wanted to be. I mean, it's his name. It's Van Halen and his brother, of course. But there was a certain part of him that was just playing, and the other guys kind of said, "Hey, we're going on tour this year." Oh, okay.
But I mean, he was the writing and the music behind it.
Unbelievable.
He was amazingly
Yeah.
talented. He's a once in a generation type of talent.
He'd walk around his house just playing the guitar with a little speaker at all times, just coming up with shit. That was amazing. Yeah, I don't mean to trash him, but I think he was probably very difficult to work with. If those
absolutely.
Two of those goofiest guys you've ever met. One is in Van Halen, biggest rock and roll band of all time. He dresses like he just got off the Kokomo boat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you got the other guy, David Lee, who's doing karate over, flips over his head. How can you not get along with these guys? They seem so much fun. But I don't know.
You remember the first time that they were reunited and they walked out at the MTV Awards?
And David Lee.
It's one of the greatest moments I've ever seen.
Eddie's
man.
face is just like, why are we doing this again? He immediately regretted that as soon as David started going.
Yep. And then he came out. They were like, "No, that was just rumors."
Yeah.
Getting
No,
back
it was all
together."
set ahead of time, and then after that, he's like, it was never mentioned.
He came out and he stole the entire show.
Stole it.
It was Diamond Dave took it over. I mean, I don't remember anything else about that year, but I will never forget that moment when they came out.
It was great, yeah. And right away, you saw why David Lee was no longer in the band. Eddie couldn't stand. Like he's like, oh my god, this shit again.
I completely understand as a businessman. I completely understand Eddie's point of view, but I loved every minute of Diamond Dave.
Me too. That was awesome. I've grown to appreciate Van Hagar a a little more as I got older, but Van Halen with David Lee is always top for me. Without
Hagar, like I said, Hagar was blessed with pipes. That guy was Jim. He was meant to be a front man of a great band.
And completely different sound with Van Halen at that point, and they still did it. It was amazing.
I mean, some of the best work, you might say some of the best songs were with Hagar. I mean, it's easily arguable. You can't.
You can name probably 15 to 20 hits, radio hits with both of them that are both. Yeah, it's hard.
And I will sing both at karaoke, but I sweat Sammy Hagar songs. They are tough.
He's got quite the pipes, like Stogie.
Oh yeah, it's really hard to keep up with him when he's in his prime.
You can't drive 55.
He did seem like
I do that
Hagar
one all the
seemed
time.
cool too. Like I would totally hang out with Hagar.
Well, now he does interviews with guys. I saw one with Duff McKagan recently, and he's so like down to earth. I saw him do one with John Cougar, and he's like, "You really hate all this, don't you?" And John Cougar Mellencamp's like, "I don't like this business at all." He's like, "I like writing songs. I go out on tour to make money." But he's like, "I hate all." He's like, "What do you?" Oh no, I think it was David Letterman that said, "What are you angry about?" And John Cougar's like, "Everything." He's like, "I hate everything." He's such a miserable dude. And he's being legitimate. I'm like, wow. I always thought he liked singing Jack and Diane and shit. Who the hell knew? But no, Sammy Hagar has a little show now. It's pretty neat. Where the hell are we? Where did I leave off?
19, I believe.
19.
Fed through the tube that sticks in me, just like a wartime novelty. Some of you, this is a big old juicy watermelon going across for you to just hit out of the park.
I know one guy here who better not get this wrong.
If Rich gets this wrong, he's out, right?
No, I got this right.
I'm probably the odd man out then. This is one I don't know.
Yeah, this one's more geared towards
metalheads.
It's not your
Oh, then
song,
it's not
Jim.
what I picked.
No.
Oh no, it wasn't even my second guess.
I remember when this video was premiering, the
great.
hype that was going on around this. We could not wait because, I mean, most people didn't, like throughout the country, I mean, they didn't get played on the radio much. We all had, all us fans, we all had our albums. We all had, Metallica.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is Metallica's one.
New girl knew that?
I don't know who got it.
Guess so.
Miss Susie?
I don't know if that was her or Edward My Love.
Yeah, hi.
Oh, that was you. That you said you were the one that said it was Metallica.
No.
I think that was
okay.
I know
lovely.
it was Metallica because my brother, when he was in high school, constantly played Metallica in the garage.
Huh.
Yeah, I could see that.
I would have totally hung out with your brother.
Yeah.
Metallica was like my all-time favorite.
And Justice
Yeah,
for All
Still to
got
this day.
a lot of playtime on my stereo cassettes.
Yeah, he had the Marshall stack in his guitar, and it was constant.
Feel the crime scene.
She's so disgusted by it. She's like, it was constant. Yeah, I know. We get very annoying at times with our toys.
I still have Justice for All record.
Vinyl.
Vinyl. It's not. I don't have the tape.
Yeah.
Because I needed them both. I needed that record.
Oh yeah.
Because it was such a big, because it was like metal entering it was the breakthrough.
Yeah.
It really was where
I never heard anything wrong. I mean, you had like Black Sabbath and stuff like that, but it was different. It was like 80's metals now, full speed ahead with Metallica, and they just ran. I love the Blackout. Everybody says that's
Black
the end
was
of them.
great.
That was my
Black was great.
I loved it. I know it's not as heavy as the first two, the two before it, but I loved it. But once a little bit later on, I sort of fell off. But they had some better.
Yeah.
They had good songs later in the '90s too, but nothing. It just wasn't the same. But
I like that Hetfield actually started singing with the Black Album instead of just like screaming and getting it distorted.
And
that's true.
He blew people away with how amazing he could. He's actually got a voice on him, man.
does.
Yeah,
That dude can sing.
He can sing. Yeah, you wouldn't know
It's
it
a lot.
early on, right?
These days, I got to say, I'm not listening to them these days. It's a different situation. It's a different type of band, which I understand. You know what I mean? It's not the same guys who came
They're not
out
gonna have
and
the
kill
same
them all.
fire
It's
as-
just,
yeah.
it's
I
just
like
not the
their
same.
last album. That
last
was
couple
pretty good.
albums they went back to being thrashier, like on Kill 'Em All.
I heard that. I didn't hear one single thing from any of those albums, but I did hear that they tried to
Lords of Summer
redo
was
their work.
awesome.
What was it?
Lords of Summer was awesome.
I never
That
heard
felt like a straight out of their 80s metal albums.
Nice. Meanwhile,
I just remember
they're like
back in the
80 years
day
old.
having like, my denim and
patch.
Metallica shirts. Nobody knew who the hell. Well, not nobody. I mean, a lot of people knew it, but with Justice for All, it really was like a breakthrough.
Oh,
That's
it
when
broke
people
through.
really knew.
And then once
really
Enter Sandman came out, I remember that video premiering, and that was huge.
Oh,
too.
that was huge. Yeah.
God,
And then
that's
they had
an
a
awesome
video
song.
for almost every song off that album. Like there were so many great songs.
Black is one of my favorite albums of all time. Not
Yeah.
just one of my favorite Metallica albums.
And I'm not a huge
Black
Metallica
is one
fan,
of my
but I
favorites.
love that album too. I'm with you. I'm with you on that.
Sad but True is actually one of my favorite Metallica
Oh, it's
songs.
great.
Yeah.
It is.
That's
Yeah.
like my least favorite on the album.
Really?
Just
Hey,
bores
that's
me 'cause
I love it.
that's one of my workout songs too.
I like the deep. I like Holier Than Now and freaking
Holier Than Now is awesome. Yep.
Yeah.
A Wolf and Man is.
But even if
excellent.
it's your least favorite on the album, they're all like great. You know what I mean? It's like
It's a good sounding song. I just don't happen to like it very much.
yeah.
Black is like I put Black in where like every single song I
Appetite
think
for
was really
Destruction.
good. Appetite for Destruction and Pearl Jam 10.
Nevermind.
Every
and
single
10.
then
I always
yeah.
say those three top to
Like not a
to
bad
bottom,
song on those albums. See, I'll throw in Master of Puppets too. For me, there's not a single bad song. Every single song on Master of Puppets
Right.
is for me awesome.
Yeah.
Master of Puppets is the glowing gold standard for a reason.
Yeah, like I've had this discussion. Like the greatest metal album of all time. Always say Master of Puppets. If I was going to give an metal album to aliens that came down here,
Whoa.
and I would say for metal, and it's not just rock. Like I would put Master of Puppets more. I mean, I'm sorry, Appetite for Destruction. That's hard rock.
Yeah.
It's not really. You know what I mean? But for metal, if I'm going to do one representation for metal,
Huey
it's
Lewis.
Master of Puppets without it.
Huey Lewis. I would say they'd be like, "Give me an example of heavy metal." I would give them "Hip to Be Square." Be like,
And then, like, partway through the song, it would switch over to,
the end of one.
Or maybe Jethro Tull, like when Metallica lost to Jethro
Oh,
Tull at
beautiful.
the Emmys.
Tragedy,
Good Lord.
travesty. That was ridiculous. But they've been doing that for years with people. It's I can't even watch this shit. Oh look, there's Iron Maiden. Look at Harry. Harry's got his Iron Maiden shirt on tonight. No Iron Maiden tonight though, Harry.
Yeah,
I'm
I
sorry.
did
They
actually
deserve to
noticed
be in
that
the mix
earlier. It was
too. I
cool.
think for like Power Slave or Peace of Mind.
Picture
I
time. Here comes the
that-
picture, people. Picture pages. Picture pages. What's happening here? What's going on? Who are these people?
Hmm.
911 is a joke. Flavor Flav. Get up and get down. All right, so Fred is in second. He's 3 questions away, and we have 5 left. So anything can happen. At night, I wake up with the sheets soaking wet, and a freight train running through the middle of my head. Mm-hmm. And Kahoot wins again with this picture.
Man, this was hard.
Really? Oh, I thought this was a giveaway.
Well, there's 2.
Oh, I just fucked up. Oh, part of my language. I'm sorry.
Demonetization in process.
I have erred. My. It seems I have erred.
Well, wait, so none of the top 5 got that. I thought that was a give me with Bruce Springsteen.
It hit me right after I clicked that
I
other
must have
stupid
really,
option I
I
clicked.
must have really did that one good.
It was tough.
Yeah, I couldn't find the rhythm. I'm sitting there. I knew the lyrics. Without a doubt, I knew the lyrics,
Just not
but I
what
just
it went
couldn't
to.
get a rhythm in my head.
Totally me. Totally me.
Well,
That's
that
a
was your
popular
guys'
lyric
chance to
anyway.
catch
Freight
up with
train runs
Stogie.
in my head. That's in so many songs.
It's funny because that's one of my favorite Springsteen songs ever.
Yeah.
Me too.
I don't like him, but that's a song I like.
Yeah, no, that's a good one. I like that one a lot. 22.
Stogie guy. Which heavy metal song are you coming out to with the championship belt?
Good idea.
Oh, all right. I'd have to think about that one.
Something off of some Metallica song.
I'd say It But True would be up there, definitely.
Well, that would rub it in Harry's face too, because he doesn't
Yeah.
like it. So you could
Yeah,
really be
there's
like, "Take this, Harry. This is the song, and so I'm using."
I'm your truth telling lies.
Where am I? I have a mansion. Forget the price. Ain't never been there. They tell me it's nice. I have a mansion. Forget the price. Ain't never been there. They tell me it's nice.
Oh man. I am like
Almost positive I knew that one.
growing up on this one.
Yeah, life's been good to me so far.
I knew I should have went there.
Yep, that's what I was thinking. I was automatically thinking about the Maserati.
Yes, now I can't. Now I don't drive. Lost
Yep.
his license, the poor guy.
I got a Maserati that does 185.
You know who does a great?
I lost
They
my license.
Hall Notes. Not Hall Notes.
Okay,
Daryl
so now I
Hall.
know the song.
Daryl-
See, that's why I'm glad when you guys sing it. Somebody's got to sing the song afterwards, then I'll remember it.
Daryl Hall and him do a great, and at Daryl's house, they do a pretty good together. Okay, I got a Molotov cocktail with a match to go. I smoke my cigarette with style. And I can tell
Love
you, honey,
this song.
you can make my money tonight.
Love this song.
There's
It's
actually
one of the best on that album. It's one
Yeah.
of the best on maybe the best damn rock album ever.
ever my favorite of all time, easily.
Heard this until I was sick.
Harry's
of it.
got a shirt. I got a phone. We're all representing. All right, Night Train.
Yeah, I got to say, Iron Maiden has always had the greatest art of any band ever. Even better
Oh.
than Nazareth. They had great art.
It
I
is
got
cool.
it, but
I'm not a
nobody
Maiden
was
fan
cooler
by any
than
stretch,
Iron
but
Maiden.
I love their covers. Yeah, their album covers.
There's the Eddie Montage.
There he is.
Excellent.
Yeah, my favorite poster back in the day was The Trooper.
Did you miss that one, Stogie Guy? The last one?
I totally did. I totally screwed up, and I'm ashamed.
And Fred too, because Fred, you could have been one
Yes,
question
it
away
did.
on that.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I actually have one. It was actually the side of a door, and it looked like Eddie was busting through the door.
Nice.
Yeah, I've seen
that's
that one
pretty cool.
before.
That
That
was
was
awesome.
a really cool one.
I had a poster of Kurt Cobain aiming a gun at me. It
Huh.
seemed to be cool when I was 17. I look back, I'm like, why? What the hell? Who thought of this?
My second favorite poster was, and I'll be proper. It was an incredibly aesthetically appeasing derriere with surrounded by roses, and the title was Buns and Roses.
That's your second favorite of all time.
That was the kind of one you could win like at a carnival.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, they weren't. Yeah, sold at your local Spencer's.
I might have gotten it from there, honestly. That's probably where I did get it from.
Yep, they had a wide assortment of butt posters.
I mean, how many of our generation sat clicking those
Click,
posters?
click,
How many
click, click.
hours did we spend if we put it all together in a lifetime? Every one of us in our
Just clicking
generation,
those posters, click, click.
because posters are still around, but they're not as big. Our generation was so
into
heavy
those
posters.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got a few on my wall as we speak. Not your Buns and Roses one, you sicko.
You know what? I need to find that. I'm gonna go online tonight.
You got to get that.
and I gotta find the Trooper, and I gotta find Buns and Roses.
Yeah. Oh my God. Where am I at? Number 24. Only 2 questions left. Are you for real? It's so hard to tell from just a magazine. You just smile and the picture sells. Look what that does to me.
I know one of the choices you're going to put up there.
Centerfold.
Yeah.
Anytime there's a model, like anything about a magazine, you're guaranteed to see centerfold.
Yep.
We were just
Well, that's
speaking
one
to
of
this
my
man a little
favorite picks.
earlier. A little DLR again. Showing up twice tonight. Ooh. Okay.
Ooh, Fred's
but-
right there.
Yeah, but he would need. I think the highest you can get
Not
is
enough.
1,000. Yep.
Not enough.
Man, if you only hit one of those two, because Stogie guy slipped in the last 5 a little bit. I think he missed 3 in the last 5, if I'm not mistaken. But guess what? It's not enough. You can't be caught. So enjoy this last picture, everybody. Name the video.
Poor Easy E.
This was kind of the hip hop video
Yeah.
of the
Uh-huh.
80s.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I loved it. Great album.
Even I knew this, and I barely listened to rap.
Great album. Let's look at the podium. Let's see how we did. Number 3, Captain and Tennille. Very good, Captain. Number 2, Grateful Fred. Excellent job, my friend Fred. And at the top of the podium, another belt for Stogie Guy. He's been a movie champion, a TV champion. He's the great, what do we call the pumpkin? The great pumpkin. He's the great pumpkin.
But now we need to know what entrance music he comes in with his shiny new belt.
Yeah, what's he going to come into?
Might be Enter Sandman, because
That makes
when
sense.
when I enter, it's good night.
I like it. I like it. He's got swagger. All right, excellent job, everybody. What the hell am I doing? I'm losing my mind. Where are we at? What is that screen? I've never seen this.
It really
before.
did kind of drop there towards the end.
Boy,
I was
I
that
did.
way at the beginning. I think I missed the first 5 questions.
Really? Yeah. The first 5 were tough, I think. Yeah, I think I started off tougher than I ended.
Yeah, if I didn't get lucky a couple of times, I think Fred would have taken me again.
It was a good match, everybody.
But I'm a little ashamed that I got the Guns N' Roses song. I just clicked it too quickly. I was arrogant.
You did it
I was
so
like Guns
easy,
N'
didn't
Roses.
you? Did you do it
Yeah,
so
I threw
easy?
up my feet. I kicked up my feet. I was like, poof.
You kicked up your feet.
And then
over
I
there.
clicked the wrong one, man.
Oh my god. Well, when you cut your hair, you lost your metal edge a little bit. Yeah,
I think that's what happened, man.
the Samson effect. YouTube, can I end the stream? Have a good night, YouTube. Not a lot of viewers. Probably the only people watching are the people here. Okay.